I hear you.
But none of those people that he killed has a chance to get married.
Very
you
true.
know, so that's something
It's
he
a
said.
difficult
Well,
topic, of course.
that's all the time we have today for Buzz a Beater. Be sure to join in on the debate on Twitter with hashtag #TheDaily.
Go on Jared's side. Go on Jared's side.
Yes.
Because this morning we kind of teamed up against
They
him.
teamed up. It's all right. It's all right.
Look at my body language.
I'm taking my ball and going home.
We bonds are a makeup. Sorry. All right, we're going to move
better
on.
track of your balls, by the way.
Yeah, I know where they are.
You know what? We're going to switch it
They're
up.
right here.
Okay.
I still
In
got them.
today's What Would Jess Do, I have something everyone can relate to at some point in their lives. Having everything taken from you and trying to come back from it. Here's what Pat out of New York writes. Jess, I'm a 40-year-old woman who lost everything a year ago due to drug use. Long story short, I lost my job, my home, and my family. Today, I can finally say I'm clean, so good for you, yet lost. I want it all back. And Patricia, I can tell you this, you know, if there's something everyone loves, it's a comeback.
Yep,
We talked about this earlier. Let me tell you, you're on your way. I've been there. After my divorce, you know, I felt like I lost everything. You know, I went through that dark road, that dark path, but I found inspiration in my family, my friends, and even in celebrities. Let me give you a couple of examples. Robert Downey Jr., for starters, the actor who was on the cover of Vanity Fair a couple months ago. He's now one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood, but it wasn't always like that. Before his comeback, he was arrested at least 3 times. We know he dealt with drug use, and he came back from all that.
Big story, yeah.
He's not alone. Martha Stewart, Nicole Richie, if you don't remember all that drug use she was involved in. Charlie Sheen, but you know.
Charlie Sheen.
He's still working on it.
Yeah, he's still working on it. Right?
He's still there.
Winning.
What I'm trying to say is, at some point or another, we're all going to go through that. We're all going to go through something that we lose.
Levels.
You know, and in my case, publicly, you know, I try to post positive stuff because it's someone's business when I'm going through a down moment. But it's tough. We all go through it, but you have to find strength somewhere, whether it's your friend, religion, whatever it is, you can't give up. You know, you got to stick to it. I mean, I'm sure you guys have had.
Yeah. I mean, I've had some moments that when you're going through it, it feels like you're never going to get out of it, but you're so right. And, like, you need to have something to pull you out of it. And I think that's why a lot of recovering alcoholics and addicts, I usually turn to faith, because that's the one thing that it's a higher power. But if you're not going there, you know, at least you have friends and family, loved ones there supporting you, and know that it gets better. And for whatever reasons, I always like to think like there's a reason you have to be going through this. And it's really hard to understand when you're in it, but after you're out of it, you can see the lessons that you learned, and it all makes sense.
Yeah,
you too, Jared.
Well, for me, you know, I've been really blessed with a very strong family, and they've always been my backbone whenever anything as bad as has happened to me. You know, I was pretty much in the dumps after American Idol. You know, I did not want to do anything, didn't want to sing or anything, and they lifted me back up. So it's important to have a support system, whether it's family, friends, a boyfriend, a girlfriend.
Whatever it is, if you have to write us, we'll write you back. There's Emotional Mojo. We got the whole 9, whatever you need. And with that said, I want you to take a look at this. I love this scene from a movie that actually our boss showed me that when I was like, when I first started here, I was like, oh my God, nervous about everything. He's like, just check out this video. So I want you to check it out as well.
You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
Love that.
That's what I'm talking
You know,
about.
it's so hard you get hit, you gotta come back. We got your back.
Hey, listen to Rocky.
Use it to make you stronger.
Yes.
Yeah, that's perfect advice, you know, and a great movie too.
I'm not gonna lie. I remember watching it in Troy's office, like, okay, dun 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 dun.
Run up those stairs.
All right, guys. Speaking of something positive, there's a social